Today we're going to use Reshuffle to build a smart media pipeline. Reshuffle lets you deliver on time and on budget by building on your existing systems and data. We connect to your systems, we connect to your partner systems, and we let you encode your business logic in a series of scripts that responds to events happening in the different systems and can apply actions to the different systems. Today we're going to build a smart media pipeline, which can make take different actions and make decisions depending on the file type. We start with a video asset that can be produced inside your organization or at a partner organization. The file gets dropped onto an S3 bucket. We call it the S3 source bucket. Reshuffle connects to S3 and tracks files added to this bucket. When a file is added, an event is fired, and the file uploaded script starts running. This script looks up a set of rules encoded in a smartsheet and makes a decision how to encode the file. It can fire up an AET event, which would trigger a script that would fire up an Amazon Elastic Transcoder job that would encode the file and put it in our S3 target bucket. Or it can fire up an EMC event that would take the same different course and use elemental media convert to process the file. We use two different Amazon services here, but of course we could have used other services as well. We have another script that tracks the status changes across this pipeline and sends out notifications to Slack. Of course, we could have used Teams or email or any other method of notification. Let's see this in action. It has a project column, a source column, and an encoder type. So for example, for Angry Birds project, if we have a file coming in from Acme, we'll use the elemental media convert to process the file. Switching over to the Reshuffle side, we have a set of connections pre-configured, connection to Slack, to Smartsheets, and to various Amazon services. These connections already have access credentials configured so they can access the different services on your behalf. We also have a series of scripts, and we'll start with the file uploaded script. Actually, let's see it in action. So we're going to take this Angry Birds trailer and drop it off to our S3 bucket. The upload may take a while. After all, we're all working from home at this time and the internet is not what it used to be. When the file completes the upload, this script is going to run. What the script is going to do is look up the file name and extract the project name, the source name, and the extension. And let's see what it's done with our Angry Birds file. Scroll down to the output here, and we have unsupported file type, angrybirdzacme.mov. If we look at our extensions list, we can see we only have MP4 here. So let's go ahead and add MOV to the list of our supported extensions. We'll go ahead and save this, and now see what happens when we drop off this Spider-Man trailer here. So again, this is going to upload. This takes a little bit faster. And when this happened, the script is going to go out to Smartsheet, find the sheet by its name, get a list of rules, and then go row by row in the sheet, and if it finds a match, fire up an event. And if you can hear it in the background, you can see that our Slack is already reporting the job has been submitted. We have the job here for Spider-Man is submitted and actually already complete. And if we go out to our target bucket and reload it, we can see our encoded file here. Let's see what happens when we drop off this Greyhound file from Deluxe. If we drop it off here in the source bucket, again, it's going to take a little bit to upload. And when it's uploaded, according to our rules files, because it's a Greyhound file from Deluxe, we should have it processed by the Amazon Elastic Transcoder and not Media Convert. If we go back to Slack, we can start hearing the notification in the background. We can see that the original job was an EMC job, and this one is an AET job, which is already complete. If we go back to the Smartsheet and change this to EMC, and we're going to save, of course, And so instead of having the AET rule here, we now have EMC. We'll go back here. Let's just clear all these files up so they don't clutter our S3 bucket. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop this Greyhound file again. It's the same file. I haven't changed the file. I just changed the rules. And once it's uploaded, we should have it fire up again. And if we go back to our Slack, in a few seconds, we're going to see the script start running, hopefully matching the rules correctly. And now we see the same file, same Greyhound deluxe.mov file being processed by this by the other EMC track. So what we've seen is that it's how so much easier it is to build this pipeline with these various scripts, just responding to events and firing up other events. We've seen how easy it is to change the code itself, to change the business logic. And in this case, we even encoded some of our business logic in a smart sheet, which is even easier to change and control. So basically with Reshuffle, and we can do a lot more, of course. So we can add more and smarter steps to make our pipeline richer. We can use Aspera to move files around, either between my home server and my home computer and servers, or between different servers and services. Reshuffle has an Aspera connector that lets you do that super easy. We can deploy files to CDN. We can move files out to Glacier once we've completed processing them. So storage is cheaper than S3. We can get operator input through Slack and Teams, so asks operators interactively what to do with specific files that we don't know how to handle. And we can send email and other notifications out. And of course, we could have done this entire demo with Azure or other services and not just AWS. So here you go. This is how you build a smart media pipeline with Reshuffle in just a few scripts and minimal knowledge of JavaScript, and end up with a very flexible and easy to use system, which is easy to extend and enhance in the future.